the open window down to the basement. Is there some kind of like thing under the house, like one of those cellars?
Gone. It's all burnt.
Yeah,
Everything
but then
is,
if the doors are gone, but the stairs would be there.
You peek in, you kind of step up to Washington and kind of peek in and see this, you know, the open basement. And there is, to your left, it looks like there was once a little cellar area. If there were steps there, they're gone. They obviously burnt up. There's a lot of debris on the floor.
But there's at least a way to like drop in from there.
Yeah, it's a little lower than where you're standing right now, correct.
Why don't we just go in this closer to the ground part?
I'm glad we brought her. She's really, like, she picked the lock, but this would be really not...
Looking for an access point, that's
no,
all.
right, like...
I want to walk over to the western
really
room, I guess going around the house to the patio and then...
Gotcha. Do you guys hear that? Washington, without a word, walks back down the stoop and heads around the north side of the building.
Going towards where I suggested
Starts
you go?
walking this way. No, actually the opposite side, because he's
opposite
setting,
of what you said.
Yeah, opposite actually what you said.
I follow this guy.
Okay, you're following him. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Where's the west wing?
You're going to follow him. The west wing is the one that's on the other side of the house.
The man who used to live.
You guys came up like this.
Fair enough, I guess.
You can see it over here. And then Washington's headed this way. Charlene suggested going to this. There's like a basement door opening. It's gone. All the wood's burnt up. You're following him too?
I'm just going to go down like
He's
just
big
abandoned
slide.
from the deal.
Are you going to like, are you going down from the stoop or do you want to go over to your basement and slide down where it's lower?
Where it's lower.
Yeah, okay, so you're heading that way. So Charlene's heading the opposite direction of everybody in the group except for you two. And what do you want to do, Tasha and Katelyn?
I said I follow.
Oh, you said I didn't hear. Okay, so you're following him too.
I'm going to follow her.
You're going to follow Charlene? Okay. So,
yeah,
this little
met
very
yet,
quiet woman who has really said almost nothing is kind of just following you as you walk around. And then go ahead. We'll let you role play as these guys are walking around the house.
It's nice to see that at least one of you have sense. I don't think I've introduced myself. I'm Charlie. Gwen. No, it's easy to do.
You guys will actually reach the basement spot before they get to the patio. So what I'm going to need is a climb check or a dex times 5. I'll let you get to whatever's easiest or highest. It is about, it's probably a 6 or 7 foot drop from that spot.
Well, I'm also looking around for somewhere to tie my rope to and lower myself down.
There's really not any place good on this side of the house. And you haven't seen any place good to tie your rope anywhere. Almost all the wood and stuff is just burnt to cinders. This is a terrible fire, obviously.
Well, I'm going to be careful. I'm not going to just jump down.
No, that's fine. Okay. Like I said, a jump
looking for things to, like,
dex times 5 or a
break.
climb check, whichever's higher.
Okay, actually, I mean it.
Okay, is that a climb
Dex
check?
time.
That's
Dex.
dex times 5? Yeah. She carefully climbs down into the basement. Are you going to follow her?
Yes, but I kind of like...
You fell? Okay.
Well, I'm going to be, I'm going to turn around and, like, look at her. Like, I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to be
can
like,
try
are
to
you
help
coming
her if
down?
she comes down.
Like, I'm not going to just...
Do me another dex times 5 to see if you keep
My
her from
purse.
stumbling when she hits the ground.
No.
You failed that one? Okay. You take a point of damage, Kate, when you turn your knee or your ankle. So just don't erase this. Always leave that there, but go ahead and just circle the 10. And then as it goes down, you'll put the new one in. That's fine. However you can keep track of what your max is. Yeah, she twists her ankle.
Can
It's
I
gonna
first aid her?
slow her down. Yeah, you could try to do first aid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never seen first aid happen in my life.
You didn't do that? Okay. So she tells you to lean against the wall. She tries to she gets some cloth out of this bag she's carrying, and she wraps your foot. It doesn't really stop the pain, but that'll by the time that you guys are done with that, you guys have reached the patio. The back part of the house again, it's the same as the front, except there's a concrete slab. It looks like wood was placed down on top of the concrete as part of the house. You know what I mean? To kind of nothing is left of the second floor. The here, I can actually help modify the map. Gone, pretty much gone.
Our room's safe.
Gone. The fire actually spread more quickly upstairs. Appears to be the actual roof is gone. But what you have is some of the floor on this side survived on the second floor. So the library and Quincy Washington's room, you're the only one that actually knows that that's your room. Specifically, oh actually Hannah knows that too. Actually still have like a ceiling. The rest of the house was pretty much gutted by the fire. Where are you guys going? You two are still working on first aid, so.
So Washington, you know any place that would be a good entry spot into whatever is below this floor?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Well, that secret passageway in the library.
Yeah.
It was a secret passageway in the library where the missus died. We can find that. We can keep down.
Alright.
He points right down to the barely surviving part of the house. Everybody who's in that group can make me a spot hidden.
I made it.
Okay. Wow.
I also made it.
Just for a moment, it almost looks like you see movement. He points, everybody turns that way, and for a second, it's almost like you saw somebody was kind of like peeking around the corner, but it was just like a darkness. It wasn't like it was either another Negro or maybe it was just a trick of the light. Maybe the shadows are just weird in here. Who made that? Sorry, who actually made that? Hannah, Kaitlyn Poole. Only the women who are with you two? Well done, guys. Well done.
Wait, were we supposed to roll?
Yeah, you two were supposed to roll too.
Oh, we
because
were in that
Washington
group,
said
okay.
down there at the library, and you kind of turned and pointed.
Right down there at the library.
Or whatever you said.
I did not make that. I did not make that.
Okay, so you still didn't make it. Washington. Okay, so only the women that were with that group actually saw. It was just a flicker of
uncomfortable. Just
That's fine.
That's odd. What's that?
Roll for insanity? No.
Okay, listen, you guys are hearing this conversation.
Guys,
I don't
did you
know.
see that?
I saw that. Yeah.
What?
Did you? Did you see
Is
anything?
this someone else here?
No, I didn't see.
Is it someone slumming?
Library, I
You
guess.
guys are right
I
about.
saw the library.
So it was right. It was right in this area, ladies. Right where the hallway, where the edge of the edge of the where the edge of the building still exists, because this room kind of still exists, and you guys are standing here, and it's gone. Whatever it was, it's gone.
That was profoundly creepy.
This is gone.
What
Maybe
did
it
you
was
see?
just a good fleet of mine.
What did you see?
I saw what looked like someone, like movement over there in the corner. Something moving, like a shadow.
Shadows.
Sorry, it was just our uterus attacking.
I would not say that.
I want to go to the corner where they were talking about with like the sledgehammer raids.
Okay, Washington heads over there. How do you want to describe to me how you approach the corner?
Very
What
slowly.
you do? You get there.
Like sledgehammer raid, you just like swing around.
Okay. Do you go up to the corner and then step around fast?
Yep.
Okay. Nothing's there. It's shadowy in there because there's a little. Well, no, it's not even shadowy here because only the library's got a roof on it still. So.
Okay. No, I just go to the library after.
And then he walks around the corner.
Yeah, yeah,
side.
yeah,
Oh,
okay.
you gesture to them
Yeah.
to come. Okay. What do y'all do? Are you guys going?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Y'all follow.
Meanwhile, in the basement, you've tried to wrap her foot up as best you can. You guys are starting to explore the basement. Are you looking for anything in particular down there?
Well, you always know what I'm keeping an eye out for, in addition to other things.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing that's worth anything down here. It's all trash.
Right.
We don't think it's on.
Even the stuff that might have once been worth something has been so wrecked by the fire that you wouldn't.
Well,
I'm not gonna even worry about that shit.
Are they dirt walls?
No, stone walls.
Okay.
Very solid-looking stone walls held together. Very old mortar. The interior walls have all pretty much they're burnt to the point where you could like just push through.
Okay.
Over there is the furnace on one side, warped by the great heat.
Anything that's not like supporting something above, like because there's nothing, there's
down
no
here
floor,
is
right?
support, right?
So
Nothing's
I'm just-
supporting anything down
Well, I
here.
have a rock, so if I'm going along the outside, I'm like knocking just to see if there's anything that sounds hollow.
Sure. Make me a spot hidden, and you can make one too. I'm gonna give you a bonus, Nissa, for using a rock. Tap, 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 tap,
Yeah.
tap. You made it anyway?
Yeah.
You did? Check it off. Actually, when you get like right in the middle by where the stoop is, there is, there's like a weird line that's not touched by the smoke. It doesn't look natural. It is a straight line that goes from the floor to about yay high and over and down.
Like it's a portal kind
It
of.
almost looks like a doorway,
Yeah.
like, and for whatever reason, maybe.
Well, you said it goes
air-
up. What's it up on?
When it's basically, if it's a door, here's the stoop. You're standing right at the stoop. It would be underneath the area of the stoop.
The stoop is the fireplace area?
No, the stoop was like what you walk up to get into the house.
Oh.
It was it looked. You thought it was solid. It looks like it should be solid, but there's this weird line that almost looks like a doorway.
Well, really having trouble envisioning this. Okay,
Okay,
so like,
so picture, like, all the walls are, like, blackened with smoke.
right,
Except for this little line that's almost
like
clean.
light still,
Yeah.
but there's smoke all around it on both sides.
Yes.
All right, I'd like
Almost as if
touch
there's enough,
on
like,
one side.
you do what?
I touch it on one side, like the line.
You touch it? Yeah.
Does it smear the?
It does. It smears onto this, and it feels almost like there's like a little tiny, almost, it would be impossible to see without all the smoke damage, like a crevice. You know what I mean? Like, it almost looks like some kind of a concealed door.
A concealed door that's going. Oh fuck.
Don't do
A
that.
concealed door that's like going up or over me. I'm
It's
confused.
this
I don't
tall.
know. Yeah, but you can walk through it.
There's
is
a
what
line.
you're saying.
There's a line in the wall like this. That's exactly what you're seeing. But otherwise, you don't see a handle. You don't see any.
In a wall.
Yes, this is
I
a
thought-
wall.
Oh,
Because it's
okay.
on
I
a
thought you were
stoop.
saying it was just like
No,
an
sorry.
archway for
I'm
some
sorry.
reason.
No.
And because you said it was stoop going upstairs, I'm like,
No. The stoop is above you here, right? Like what you guys walked up on, and normally you just walk in the front door. This is and towards the outer part of the actual building.
okay.
And it looks almost like, yeah, there appears to be a
And
concealed
it
door
doesn't
there.
sound hollow where
It does. That was part of what you're like, what
Oh,
the?
okay.
And then you're like, what is this?
All
Because you were using tap-tappy.
right. I draw a line in the middle of the doorway with like just my hand, just like to mark where it was,
Oh, like a big circle or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
or an
Yeah,
X,
you get-
like a circle with an X.
You get soot all, okay, yeah, you get soot all over your hand, but yeah, it's pretty easy to see now.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to say?
When I'm down there, anything that's not supporting any walls, like I'm just gonna push to see if there's like something hidden in the walls, like you know.
There's almost nothing left of the walls. Most of the debris is like stuff that
I just
obviously
didn't know if there'd be like
collapsed.
a tin or something.
Nah. You look around for that for a while. You
Do
can
I
each make me
hear?
another spot hidden check while you're
Okay.
searching the basement. Meanwhile, you guys have reached the library.
Yes. Critical success, actually.
Critical success. Did you make it? Both of you check. There's another one of these weird lines on the back.
Across from it.
Correct. Like directly across from this guy on the back is another one of these weird. Looks like
Make
a
another
concealed
same
door.
mark.
Okay, you make another mark. Meanwhile, you walk in the library with the ladies and Detective Sherman following behind.
I'm still kind of spooked from the face. That's all.
And whenever it gets to the time where we found those, I would call out, like,
After you find the second one? Yeah. You're still spooked by the face, Hannah. That's probably a good thing.
I'm totally fine with dead bodies, but I don't like
Washington, as you're walking in the library, you notice you can see your own door to your own room. Obviously, your bedroom is still intact. It's apparently been like smashed down, probably with a fireman's axe.
Do I know him? Like, I've tried to introduce myself to him a couple times. Do I
He's
just
kind
already
of
know him?
blown you off. No, he's kind of been like,
Oh, okay.
and he's walked away or whatever. One time he tried to introduce himself, he was way up ahead. You're like, I should introduce myself, but
Okay, and what's his character?
Sherman, Detective Sherman.
Hey, Sherman?
Yeah. He's a friend of mine. His name's Joe Green.
Psychology checks. Keep going.
He
Everybody who's
you
there
know,
can make it.
he's yeah, as you can tell, he's a pretty sturdy fellow, and I figured he could be smelled breaking out.
Didn't make it.
And I
Caitlyn,
figured
you can make a psychology check.
Well, I know she's not. I know he's.
Oh no, you know he's lying.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's like-
Oh, yeah,
I'm
he's,
sorry,
he's
never mind.
really strong. I'm glad we have him with us.
Yeah.
He seems pretty familiar with the area.
Oh no.
That's when you walk into the library, and you guys are pretty close behind.
He's a very determined person, as you can tell. I've just told a lot.
Though fire ravaged most of the rest of the house, the library is somewhat intact. Though there's smoke and water damage, the walls still stand. There's wood ceiling. Plaster is like dripping, you know, how they plaster the ceiling like this. It's kind of all dripped down and kind of like hanging by threads. There's even a few ruined books still intact. Bookshelves are on all the walls, except there's one bookshelf that's been pulled away from the wall in the corner and has been leaned against the fireplace. It's apparently been ripped from the wall. There's a large blood stain evident on the floor near the door. You recognize that? That's the blood stain from Mrs. Mitchell. It's really, really faded because it's been a month and this has been exposed to the weather. There's a fireplace on the opposite side from the door. The door's wrecked. Looks like it's been chopped down with axes. Windows are just shattered glass. All of the bookshelves on all the walls are fairly intact, although obviously scorched by fire. The few books left look like they're ruined by water and fire. There's a chair, like a broken chair that's burned and smashed, like lying in the middle of the room. All this is stuff that you two have seen. This is kind of shocking to you there in Washington because Last time you saw this room, it was in opulent shape. So, what are y'all doing?
I go up to where the hidden door was.
Okay.
I'm looking at the bloodstains. Just looking at it.
I'm right behind Washington since I saw it that one time.
Make me a note check. Make me a note check.
A what?
No.
I know.
Here, I'll draw this.
Made it.
Oh.
Here's the here's the library.
I missed that by a long shot.
You missed it. You made it, Washington. Here's the missing bookcase right here. Okay, and right now it's standing on its side, leaning like somebody dragged it over here and leaned it up. You made it. Sorry, these are bookcases all the way around. Here's your room, by the way, Washington.
My room.
Your ex room, and you know that there are steps at the end here. Minis. Throw your minis in there, guys. And by the way, Washington, you're heading right.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in the basement, still waiting to yell out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it only took them moments to walk from the patio to there. We're gonna let them do something before you guys go again.
Wait, what?
What the hell? Here, library.
Library.
Who's this? Her. This is dilettante. Where do you want to be? Oh, this place is a mess.
I don't really have my bed come in, so
I'm the one trying to live.
So I found
Are
this.
you in? Is everybody where they kind of want to be?
I
You
found
walk
the
right
secret
to
door.
it,
Where
and that's
was
where you
the
think the
bloodstain?
secret door was.
I mean, which one's your character?
As I
I'm the
remember
one
it.
trying to live.
Yeah. Okay.
So the bloodstain was where?
The bloodstain is right over here.
So this is where she was.
Oh, you were looking at the bloodstain? I didn't hear that. Okay, so you're by the bloodstain. Wow, why is she so bad?
Is this where the secret
Limboing.
door was now?
These
This is the secret
are
door
old
was?
red minis.
That's what he
so
said.
they really easily. She should look like that.
I'm behind
Sherman
Washington.
follows him. Katelyn, is this you with the book?
I'm the one with the book and the cat.
Is that where you want to be? You're standing, kind of just walking, watching them,
Just
or?
watching.
Okay. And dilettante has also walked in. You walk up over. Yeah, you walk over there, and you remember reaching up on a high shelf, and that's when it activated. That's all. You're not sure where. You just remember reaching up on a high. You were trying to get yourself up high on one of the uppermost shelves, and all of a sudden the thing kind of went into the wall. What are you doing? You're the first one there.
I'm just like shaking it and stuff.
You're straight shaking it. You're trying to.
I don't know how it works.
You have no idea. So you're gonna bet. What do you want to? Anything you want to do in particular?
Pulling all the books off of it.
There are no books on this one.
Oh,
There's maybe
yeah.
like one
Lights
book,
up the cigarette.
like waterlogged, ruined book that's still sitting there.
And I'm just shaking it, trying to move it.
Okay.
Figure out how it opens.
It feels pretty solid. This. What do you guys want to do?
I kind
He's
of
He's messing with. Oh, you light a cigarette. That's
I kind of put my hand on his shoulder, like reach past him a little bit up on top, so I remember that working.
okay. Hold on.
So I'm just kind of like feeling around up there, just kind of looking around, doing stuff.
There's a crash that comes from over this way somewhere. It sounds like something's breaking, like something's.
Is it continual or is it?
No, it's very. It only lasts for like 3 or 4 seconds. It's just like crash. Something happened over there.
Oh, I dropped my my pick and my sledgehammer before. Like once I got
Okay.
into the room, I set them down. So my hand this way.
Let's see.
Automatically go on down.
Yeah. Okay. What do you? I'm sorry. You were just trying to shake it open. You're searching for that spot, right?
Yeah, and then there's a crash.
Then there was a crash from somewhere,
Quincy's room?
either Quincy's room or beyond it, or
Something like that, in that direction.
Or yeah, in that direction. Because here's what you got. There was a hallway here. No, this is just open. There was a back door here. Now that's just open. Okay, what do y'all do?
What's that?
What?
Quincy, what's that room?
Goodness.
What room?
The room on the other side of this wall here.
My room.
Your room.
Your
room.
What?
That's my room.
You're there too.
Why would you have a room at this house?
I
I can't believe you don't recognize it.
There was just a crash.
What? What do you mean? Newspaper?
You guys are pretty funny.
He was in the newspaper?
Yes.
For what?
Nothing.
For being an outstanding citizen.
Right on you. Right on you, son.
Yeah, he saved his master's life.
His master? He was a slave?
What? What else slavery?
Servant. I believe the proper term is servant.
No slaves here.
Okay, so you have a discussion after hearing the crash. Okay.
Okay, let's go to.
Wait,
Is
was
this-
the crash
is this a
caused
door?
by
Is this
something?
a door?
I thought someone dropped something and that caused the crash.
No.
Something crashed
In the other room.
a little ways
Or,
away.
like in this direction.
Oh.
And then you guys had a long discussion.
Is this a door?
No, that's where that's the missing bookcase that you moved. That's the one that you ripped off the wall and moved.
Okay.
Quincy's not messing with that.
Let's go check it out.
Yes, it sounds exciting.
The crash?
Yes.
She finishes her circle.
Your room, you wanna-
Tally
What?
Quincy heads out. Your room looks wrecked, although more intact than you would think. There's fire and smoke damage. The door's been smashed open, apparently with an axe. The glass is shattered out of the windows. Curtains are gone. There's burned holes in the west wall. You can see the stairs that were next to it, so there's some burned holes in this wall. The bed's scorched and water damaged. Everything is. The dresser is still standing against the wall facing the library over here. As is a wardrobe. There's a thick smell of smoke. There's a lot of mold growing under the window. It leads out. And on the floor, the rug is scorched and water damaged as well. You don't see anything in here that could have made any kind of loud noises or anything. Is anybody going with him?
Me?
No, I'm
No,
not.
you're staying
I am.
here. What about dilettante?
She said yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I still have to get to work on
three
that.
women are peeking into the room where you walk in and look around and
Sorry for the mess. I didn't have time to clean.
I don't think anyone have time to clean here.
that's when you hear a shout from Charlene, which is,
Charlie. She's introduced herself as Charlie. to
don't worry about it,
everyone.
just say what you say.
I
Go for a
found
dramatic
something
moment.
strange in the basement.
You hear that call.
I need a
come
pick.
towards the front of the house.
I have one.
I run.
Hearing it.
I run.
Boom. Do you like push the women aside?
I don't really run. I don't run them over, but they get out of my way, I assume.
He's coming.
Don't fall through the floor.
Was that my No, just go ahead and knock me over since you've been like going
Okay, he's
all
running
the
towards the
time
front of the
anyway.
house. Who's following him? Anybody?
I go.
Okay,
I
that's
don't know
right.
if you have-
Dilettante. Anybody else going? What are y'all doing?
I'll follow him.
I'm standing back.
Jade doesn't want to be left alone, but she's curious.
I'm still investigating, but.
Are you trying to do that still?
Yeah.
Are you going too?
You gonna die.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Basically,
I'm
the
gonna
hallway,
die.
what remains of the hallway, goes to where it drops off to the basement, and they're down below. And what are y'all doing?
I don't know. Just wait because I
Okay.
hear dum dum.
Yeah, this is pretty high because this is lifted up like the rest of the house, so it's a good 8 to 10 foot drop from here. And you got you look down where they're looking up.
I have a rope if you can tie it off to something that's not gonna break when you try to lower yourself down with it if you want, or you can come around. There seems to be some secret like inlaid doors down here. Ooh.
You can give us a check. Which are later on.
Can I see the door from where I'm at?
Not from where you're at. No. You can see somebody has
I made it.
has
I made
like
it.
drawn circles or something.
I made the listen check.
Okay, you kind of can hear this about something about a door.
Is there anything I can tie the rope to?
No, everything is smashed.
Can I lower
Everything-
myself down? Just by my
You
own
can
strength? By my
try.
own strength.
You need agility times 5 or a climb check. Yeah, but it's a bigger drop from here actually. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Dex
yeah.
times 5. I'm sorry.
I'll do the dex times 5. Hell yeah.
You grab the rope and then just slide down with it.
Failed it!
You failed it. Okay.
Really?
He grabs the rope, right? You grabbed the rope, didn't you? What
Yeah.
you talking about? And then he goes and he like sits down and he like tries to lower himself over the side and he goes crashing to the ground.
Oh my.
2 points of damage when you hit. Bam! Yeah, that hurt a lot.
Are you okay?
When he came down, Charlie, he pretty much came down over that spot that you did this. I mean, you know where it is, but it's like this big look now to it instead of a circle.
Wait,
with
he
an
hit
X.
the wall?
He basically was going to slide down the wall, kind of climb down the wall, and he slipped, and he just kind of came straight down.
Two.
It's just a wall. So, yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
You're
Can I
like,
get
you're
up?
ready to die from the fall.
I'll try and do first aid on him.
Okay, so she comes over and she tells you to hold still, and
I have
she pulls some
75
bandages and out. and stuff.
She has
Numbers
stuff?
don't exist.
Yeah, she's got stuff in this like bag.
Give it to me.
What's your first aid?
She's trying to do it.
It's
Did you
on my
make it?
person.
Not
I'm
medicine,
trying to find it.
30%.
Give me a
30% is
second.
where it starts.
I don't have anything in first aid, but
It's
I have
under F?
75 in medicine.
first aid.
Okay, so your first aid's 30.
I don't know why I was convinced
Yeah.
to look under. Yeah, no, I didn't make it.
Okay, so she tries to bind the wounds. Does not do a very good
Can I?
job.
Can I?
Oh.
Can you what?
Can I have the stuff? I know how to do this.
No, you don't know I have stuff.
You're
It's a
just trying
bag.
to use it
You
on
just tried to
me.
use it
No, no, I was
Yes.
going over to see if there was anything I could do. That's what first aid is.
No,
No,
first
no,
aid is
first
actually
aid
trying to
trying.
help somebody.
I don't have a doctor bag.
But you have some rags or something in your kit, right?
I mean,
You'd have something you would, if in order to do first aid on somebody, you have to have something to bind their wounds or to do something with. If you don't have
I'm just
anything.
gonna hand you a wrap, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. You probably have some
But
wrap
I'm
and
not
stuff.
giving you my bag.
No, he wasn't.
He said, "Give me the bag."
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
made-
do
he
that.
No, I said, give me the stuff.
But you
Stop.
said, "Give me the bag first."
And he made it. He made
Anyway,
it.
so he starts to wrap it. It looks like he does a good job.
Well done.
Roll D6 divided by 2. That's how many
He's
points.
next to the other team.
Tired of men telling me that.
So you get a point back. So give yourself a point back.
I'm telling you what to do.
Give yourself a point back. You guys are in the basement. You three are in the basement. You three are standing up above them. What are you doing?
Should we come help you guys?
I think we should go around.
Or
I don't
Washington
wanna-
could
Do you
like
need any help?
help you down. Would you be willing to?
I thought your name was Joe Green.
What the crap, guys?
She's not there, Richard.
I know.
Who is this?
Hmm?
You
I thought
really
they told
don't
me.
know, do you?
Wasn't he walking?
I can
over?
hear it though.
No, he could hear
Nobody
it.
will
He's in the
tell
room.
me.
His name is Mr. Washington.
I'm just going to like back off.
What's his first name?
Was it Washington?
Washington.
Last name
Washington.
George.
Well, anyways,
You're- You're
is
that
anyone
guy
else coming
from the
down?
news, aren't you?
What's happening?
I want to go down.
Okay.
Can I figure it
You're
out?
gonna help her
now?
down. If you take your time and help each of them down, just basically give
Roll
them
your
a hand down.
idea.
You should get them all down in the basement successful. No, if you can make it. You didn't
I
make
can
the
make,
roll?
no, I got the 96 out of
She's
70.
helping people, right?
I'm still doing
You were
the same
suspicious
Washington,
though, because
now.
Washington.
No, I said it doesn't matter. But she's.
Washington
Okay.
wants to help people.
The three of you get down. You're all in the basement now except for Richard. He's still in the library fiddling around.
Well, there
Washington, do you need some more help with your leg? Or are you still hurt?
No, he's already attempted the first thing.
Well,
You won't be able to do any better.
Oh yeah, should I help her?
Well, I'm telling. I mean, you don't know that, so I'm telling you. Like, she twisted her ankle. If you wanna.
Washington.
Yeah, you failed that check, right? Yeah, you can try it any first
From
time.
Alabama.
Well, I don't, oh, first aid and not medicine.
Either one. Whichever one. Either or. I'll let you use medicine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't roll.
Is there like an obvious way to get down there?
You look around, there's a cellar entrance that's not as high, but it's still a good 6-foot drop. The one you're dropping from is about a 10-foot drop.
I go around the little one.
Well, Washington is going to help
Can I just
everybody
go-
down
I already
if you
did
guys
the-
let him.
I want to be helped down.
Yeah, okay. That, you don't need to make rolls. He helps everybody down, and that's what she. Did you succeed?
Yes.
Roll me a d6 divided by 2, and that's how many points you can give her back.
I go to the door.
5.
So 3.
So,
But she
so
only
you get a
lost
point
one.
back. You only lost 1, so your hit points are back at 2.
Yeah.
The
So,
doors.
yeah.
She'll have to show you exactly
I
where
was
they
showing
are.
him because
Yeah.
he's really the one that's. And
Okay.
Jade probably.
You're showing both
kind
of
of
them?
ignored them. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, well, guys, if you want to see, well, this one kind of is messed up now, so I'll show you the other one that this one looks like. If you want to come over here, I put an X on it, and then you see that there's like a line. And if you tap it with a rock, it sounds hollow. So, did you bring the pick that I asked you to bring?
I push it. I push it. Does anything
Oh,
happen?
she pushes
Give me a spot
it
hit.
first.
Yeah, you two are talking. Once you point it out, she goes in and just walks up and is trying to get it open.
I
She
just
only
push
her
it.
does it. Only
She's
her.
the only one who
pushed
said
it.
she was doing it, so.
Right. Well, I mean, we
I
could
make
be watching.
it.
You made it? Okay, check off spot hidden if it's not checked. Yeah, you find there's a you're messing with it, and you find this little like thing that you can kind of manipulate, and there's a click, and it looks like you can push this door open. Okay, she pushes it open. It's very dark in there. There's the smell. There's a weird rotted beef jerky smell almost.
That's pleasant.
It's dark, but it's a small space, so the light coming in from outside is enough for you to see that there appears to be what appears to be some kind of a mummy with skin pulled tight over its bones. It has no arms, but as you look down, it looks like it is a naked man, genderless. Apparently, he has been fixed in a horrible way. And what's worse is where his legs are, it appears that 2 arms have also been attached to his pelvis to make almost like a weird, horrific centaur kind of thing. Make me a sanity check.
I'm gonna have to chase this more down every single game.
All I know is she's like, I'm gonna open it.
So I have to make
You want your sanity or less on personal dice? You fail.
Oh, damn.
You only lose a point of sanity. That's not so bad. What? Okay, how do you want to react? So she's just opened this door. You were picking a pickup, and she's just standing there staring into the darkness.
What's wrong?
Ah!
What